Good morning. It is now going on, I think it's closer to 1, but I wanted to talk to you today about some of the things that I do with my care. I am going through chelation. I just had an amalgamate filling pulled out. It was the whole tooth was pulled. It was a molar. I did speak about that in my last video. However, I have reverted back to like my 40s, right? And like it's ridiculous. I am going through hot flashes like nuts, like crazy. I can't even walk down the street without being soaking wet. I woke up last night, my bed was like, and I didn't wet the bed. So my sheet was like wet. So the water's just pouring off me. And when you're doing chelation, which is getting the heavy metals out of your body, and don't forget, I've been doing it for like 6 months so far with drinking the onion water and the whole bitch, which I'm going to do right now. Um, I've been doing that for 6 months, but the tooth is out. And so there is a remnants of mercury vapors that do stay in that socket. And so I'm trying to get it out. Now, when I looked it up, it did say that some of the symptoms, okay, of having mercury in your system, discoloration of your teeth. I do have that in on the sides. It's like a gray color. I have it especially bad in the front of the 4 teeth right here. It's really bad. It's not even gray. It's like a greenish gray. It's a scary color. It really is. It almost looks like an infection. But I checked it and it's not an infection. It's discoloration of the teeth. So I've been working on trying to get rid of that. Now, I'm not sure. I think it said that after a period of time, after the mercury has, you've depleted the body of all that mercury or the vapors from it as much as you can, and as much is gone out of your system, that the discoloration will dissipate, which I'm praying for because I've always had very strong, very white teeth. And when the doctor was pulling the tooth out, she did say that damn gum is in there. Like she didn't say damn, but she said that tooth is in there. That gum is solid, right? Your roots in the gum are very solid. And when she was pulling it, it was terrifying. It almost looked like a big pair of pliers that she had in there, and she's just yanking it, right? I could literally feel her muscles like pulling that tooth out. Well, finally it popped out and it was cracked. And so that's a concern for me. So you'll have to excuse the hair, but I'm growing it long just to see what it looked like again. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to finish my chelation. I did take a moringa and I literally put it, the moringa powder from the capsule. I opened it up and I put the powder right on the tooth, like right here, and let it sit there and absorb for like 10 minutes, right? So I'm hoping that works, but I do take a moringa every day and I do drink tons, copious amounts of the onion water, and it works for me. So I do have water that is filtered. I also have my ice cubes, right? So I have to go on this side, I guess. Yeah. So I'm going to fill this with 4 ice cubes. When I got the tooth pulled, she did say not to use straws, but I've been using straws. I don't have any pain, I don't have any infection, I have nothing. It's like my body is so resilient, so quickly it healed. Like it literally formed like a cover of I guess what it is, collagen or skin, and it formed a cover very quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna put 4 in here. And then I'm going to pop these back in the freezer. So I keep tons of them. I usually puree about 2 bags of onions, red onions, because they have the highest amount of quercetin, and that's how I do it. Okay, so I'm going to put these back in the freezer. Okay. All right. And the straw. Okay. So now the big thing, and I'm going to try to do it on here, but I hope I don't make a big mess if I don't. Because I do have skin cancer and I have lesions that show up on my face all the time. Well, it wasn't really a lesion this time. It was more like a bump. And it's worked for getting rid of lumps and bumps and, moles and things like that. I haven't gotten rid of this one yet. It's pretty tough. But this one I did. So we're going to take this off. Don't be shocked. This is what I do every day. I do this every day. Uh, wow. Oh my gosh. Maybe the camera's too light. Maybe let's see, because it can't be gone. Not yet. Okay, that's better. Okay. Oh my goodness. It was a massive lump. Massive. It was a massive lump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some iodine on it, and then I'm going to put some baking soda on it. Okay, so bear with me. Iodine. My teeth are pretty white, eh? Yeah, that's because of the treatment I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to put iodine right, hopefully I don't drop it, right on it. Okay. Yeah, it's on because it's burning. It's burning. Okay. And then I have a little container of baking soda. I'm going to use my little finger and I am going to try to dab it on it without my glasses on. Wait. Okay, so, right? So you just cover it. And that's it. That's all you do. That's it. Next thing I do, it can't get any air. Okay, it can't get any air. So I buy these cheap little Band-Aids and I don't use the middle part. I use this sticky part. And you know, if you're going out in public, right, it's nice to have it covered. It really is. It's nice to have it covered. Oh, good. I got all big ones this time. I get so many tiny little Band-Aids. It's unbelievable. Okay, so you take your Band-Aid, right? And you see how you can see the middle pad. I don't use the middle pad. So what I do is I cut it right there. Right there. Okay? And two. And then I use that to peel it open. Okay. See, the sticky part is there. Okay. So then I take my finger and I pull it out like that. Okay. Then, I mean, this is so simple. Like you don't need me to show you how to do it. So then I just cut that little white part off. See? This is the part I use. Okay. Okay. And it truly works. Like, I'm not crapping you. I'm not trying to look for views. I'm just telling you it works. Okay. So, and so there you go. And all you do is just cover it completely. And because I'm home most of the time, I mean, I'm not going anywhere, right? And because I'm home, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what I look like. But it's nicer to cover the lesions when you go out, right? So I try to do this every time I go out if I have to go to the store. But that's all I do. That's it. And then all I do is drink this. I drink this, yeah. Oops. Before I drink that, I'm supposed to take a little bit of this on my finger and then on my tongue. That's it. And then drink it because that way your cells open and they kind of like, they absorb more of the moisture. I think it's called retaining the water. I don't know. Anyway, a little bit of pink Himalayan salt before you drink water of any kind, even onion water. So that's good. So the other day I went out and I bought one of these little kits, right? And it was like $7 at the local drugstore. So it was like $7 and I came home, I put it down, I went to the store to get some creamer because I had ran out. I came home and guess what? It was gone. It was gone. This, and I mean, it was gone. It was not in the place that I put it. It was completely gone. Now, unless I got a ghost living in my house, then you know it's kind of freaky. Anyway, I ripped this place apart. I can't find it anywhere. I thought I had left it at the store, but I did not. I had it in the bathroom, and so I'm hoping, I don't know. I don't know where it is. But I had to get another one because I need it, right? So I went to the drugstore and looked for the same kit. And yesterday it was 780 something, 86, right? Today it was on sale for $3.50. Yeah, so I got another one. So it doesn't matter even if I do find the other one. Now, this channel is all about the truth, and it's all about telling the truth, no matter what that truth is, whether you like it or you don't like it. So I'm going to show you, if I can, on here, what that discoloration from amalgame fillings, from the filling itself, the mercury in the filling, that is it seeps into your body. I don't care what anybody tells you, okay? I don't care what anybody tells you. I did research on it, and I'm telling you, there is no way in hell that it can be leaking into your system and not leave remnants. So I believe the professionals, all right? So this I'm going to show you. So don't be shocked, okay? And that is coming from a girl who doesn't have a cavity in her whole mouth, never had a cavity. My teeth were always white. I mean, I'm 66 and look, they're still pretty white. And I don't use anything, like anything major. I use hydroxyapatite toothpaste and xylitol. And I even chew xylitol gum. I keep a stash of it right in the kitchen, right in the kitchen. So the xylitol gum, I bought mine from the dollar store. If you buy it from the drugstore, it's like $10. If you buy it from the dollar store, it's like $1.50. Yeah. And, you know, it's got xylitol in it. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So I use these all the time, all the time. So that's a good thing, right? I think that's a good thing because xylitol helps with issues with your teeth. Okay, so I'll see if I can find a link to that information and put it down below so you know. Now, maybe you have the same issues that I have. I don't know. But I do know this, that this is working for me, and it's something that I need to do. I mean, it's really important to me. I've never had problems with my teeth. I don't want to start now. I don't want to lose my teeth and get a set of false teeth. I don't want to do it. I mean, you know, false teeth, certainly I'm not saying anything against them, and if I needed them, I would get them. But these little babies have been with me for 66 years, and I want to hang on to them. So I'm going to do whatever I have to do to keep them. So I shall see you on the next video. However, I am feeling a little bit tipsy today. I think because of the chelation. I've never had problems going to bed at night. I sleep right through the night. I've been finding that even with this this chelation, that I'm gaining weight. I'm gaining weight. Now that could be because I haven't been going out. I haven't been feeling good enough to go out, but I don't think so because I still do my sit-ups and my push-ups at home, and I never had this issue before, but I'm finding that I am retaining fluid. Yeah, I'm retaining fluid, which is kind of odd for me. I also yesterday, which is wild, I don't have problems with my eyes. My eyesight has basically gotten better over the years. I had on the one eye, I'm trying to remember this eye, I had like a blood spot. No, not a blood spot. It was pink. It was like pink eye, but it was like it wasn't the whole eye. It was like a cloud, a film of pink in my eye. And I put the drops in, and of course it went. I mean, it stopped. But I want to know where it went. Like, is that part of you know, the chelation, is that part of the vapors that are coming out of my system? Because it was in my whole system. I had that tooth, I had that filling in that tooth since I was 17. Yeah, 17 years old. And so, you know, it would have leaked at some point. And I did have a car accident where I cracked that tooth. And, you know, that's where they put the filling in to fill that crack, right? So it kind of makes me wonder, like, did it seep into that crack and into the tissue? Because she did say there was a lot of bone loss in that in the tooth, around the tooth. So I'm very, very concerned about it, but I'm telling you, it healed so fast. There is literally skin over where the hole was. Like, I don't know if I can show you. Maybe I can. I don't know. I never tried. There's skin over it. Like, seriously. It healed, like, boom. The dentist even said that there was barely any bleeding when she pulled the tooth out. Like, what's that all about? But I do use collagen. I use collagen. I spray collagen in my gum line and let it absorb for 10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes to absorb, and I do that. So these are just a few of the things that I do for chelation and that I do for the cancer spots. I mean, the only thing I have on my face is wrinkles, but I had many, many lesions that started. My face was covered with them at one time. So thanks to the good Lord up above and his mother Mary, who watches over me every day of my life. And so I shall see you on the next video. The good Lord be willing. Namaste, my friends. Bye-bye.